lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day.
Today I'm going to take you on a little tent tour. When I say to people that we live in a tent, they're often horrified and they think that I think they picture little tents that you used to get dragged on holiday when you were little, mattresses on the floor and that kind of thing. Well, we did actually start that way. We did have a small, very small 2-man tent that could fit 2 single mattresses pushed together, and we had about a 10 centimetre space on one side that I had all my stuff, and Theo pretty much had to get dressed outside and keep his stuff outside, and I could manage just lying on the bed and pulling my clothes up. But we've actually moved 4 times since living at the Kafue release facility, and this is our last home, I think, for the moment, at least. So I just wanted to show you around and show you what our tent is like. So let's get into it. So here I'm sat on our deck. So there we go. I was sat here. And they've got a little view. The rest of the camp is that way. And then this is where our tent looks out onto. We're slashing fire breaks at the moment as we're going to do some burning soon. So we need to protect the camp by just cutting some of the dry grass so that's a buffer. Here is my favourite place to sit and read in the afternoons when the sun is going down. Is my hammock, and here we've got, this is Maramba. He's our wintertime brazier, so he doesn't normally stand up here because of the ash would make a bit of a fire hazard for our wooden deck, but we'll move him down to the kitchen when it gets a little bit colder. My friend Lauren got him specially made for us. Okay, and I just move back here, and you can see the front. I'll try and not fall off the edge of the deck here. It's a little bit of a drop. But here is the front of our tent. There's always a keeper coat hanging around. I think that one's Theo's. We've got our shoes outside, which is not really the best thing to do because things crawl into them, but we don't have that much space inside and we have a lot of shoes, as you can see. We've got our citronella oil there to keep away from mosquitoes, so we burn that sometimes. We've also got, this is Theo's cargo trunk, so when we move to and from Lusaka, we pack everything up in there as our suitcases were just getting destroyed. So that's alongside our tent, and our donkey boiler's back there. It's just been lit so you can see it smoking. There's our termite mound over there. Got a thermometer. And it's starting to get cold at the moment. What is it now? It's 30 degrees is the highest today. And I think the lowest is 3 degrees. And we've got Theo's exercise mat up there. Got skipping rope. And Theo decides that he wants to do some fitness, but often he'll just play football with the guys. Their seating area and a little traditional school desk there. There's my boss's tent over there. That's Rachel's tent. Okay, back to our front door. Don't know if there is a glaringly obvious problem that you can see. I don't know if you saw a story a little while ago that I broke the tent zip, and Theo managed to fix it by burning it, but now, yeah, this is what we've got at the moment. So obviously not that great, especially considering we saw a snake on the deck the other day. But we make sure that this top outer one is rolled down, so then it kind of stops big things getting in, although spiders still get in, which I'm kind of getting over now, so it's fine. So let's go in. And then do this one. And this one. And here we go. Venture weights. And here is our tent. It's not the most amazing colours or mix of things that go together, but it's pretty functional. So we have our windows here that we zip up at night when it gets cold, so you can see right there our car down there. We've actually got this lucky, it's good luck. It's from one of Theo's Chinese fan base. So it's good luck, so you know, can't hurt hanging it up. We could all do with a bit of good luck every now and again. There's the termite mound there. There's my trunk, my yoga mat, which I don't use as often as I should. Also got a bit of an issue on the back door of our tent. As you can see, we don't really use this entrance anymore, and I've kind of plugged it up with an old t-shirt to try and stop beasties coming through, but I think we're going to fix maybe one of them hopefully soon. Got a wicker wardrobe, and we've got Shatenge material on top of it, so very Zambian material, just trying to hide because some of the drawers are missing. So this is Theo's side, middle bit here where we hang our shirts and stuff, and then my side, this side, although my side kind of spills to the middle, and it also spills up because I have my clothes ready for the next morning always, and that's something which working here and with Palmvu especially taught me, that I always need to have a change of clothes right by my bed ready, because you never know when you're going to get radioed and have to get up for some kind of emergency. Also got my little Andaba Zambezi here. And here on top of my books is the lights for the top of our tent. They're actually Christmas decorations, but I think they're so cute that I decided to keep them up. And there's a little angel at the end. Let's just ignore that until Christmas again. We've got quite a few windows. There's quite a lot of natural light comes through. So we've got up in the trees here. As you can see, our bed takes up quite a bit of space in our tent, so we have to store quite a lot underneath our bed. I just want to show you this, because when you're lying on the bed, you actually get kind of a nice feel that you are up in a tree house. And it's really light. Our bathroom's back behind that way. I didn't show you my side of the bed. So I've got my solar light here. We've always got head torches everywhere because they always die or we lose them. I've got my nephew and the book that I'm currently reading. I always as well have this little post-it note, and I've got a lot of colour coding going on. I always read a lot at one time, and I make sure that that's with me so I can make sure I tag any interesting ideas or any papers that I want to look more up. I've got, okay, it looks like I'm a massive snacker here, but I've got up my rusks here, and I have that with our coffee in the morning. Just keep them in our tent rather than going all the way to our kitchen and grabbing them. So I just have them quite close. I'm not eating them in the middle of the night, I promise. I've got my work bag and my wash bag that moves back and forth with me to Lusaka, and my bag forward to the office. Well, I've got quite an African-y, animal-y bedding, so that's something. It's getting cold now, so I've got our duvet cover on. And my little, can you see this? I don't know if you can see, amazing auntie for my nephew. And I've got our mosquito net that we really don't actually ever use anymore, maybe in the rainy season. And I said we've got quite a lot of light in here, and I've got my solar light, but we've also, which is an amazing addition to our newest tent, is our solar system here. So we can actually, we've got like one little bar of plugs there. We can actually run a light, I don't know if you can see that there. So, and my elephants as well. We've got our radio there just in case we get called for any kind of emergency or anything in the middle of the night with the elephants or volunteers or anyone staying on camp. We've got more head torches there. And the book that Theo's currently reading, well, he's also reading 2 books at the moment as well. Animals in Translation, which is an amazing book, I've read that. And one I haven't read is Heroes by Stephen Fry. What else have we got here? All Theo's bird books in there. Our first aid kit that goes everywhere with us. And chili bombs. A cracker inside a chili-filled condom. And if we have any kind of conflict issues, then we light that and scare whatever animal is away. It's a non-lethal deterrent. The chili just gets in their face and the loud sound scares them. Our laundry basket. The power system is actually powered by the solar panel that's out here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me take you out again. Is actually powered by that solar panel that you can see down there. There's actually 2 solar panels. It's the bigger one that charges our tent. The smaller one's not actually working right now. But yeah, this is our tent. Theo's rusks. He's got a bigger box than me. His rusks. Actually, he's got 2 boxes of rusks there. He's definitely snacking in the night. And yeah, there's our tent. Here is my tent from the bottom. Just going to take you up to have a look at it. There's my hammock there. Oh, I can't walk properly. So there's our termite mound that this whole tent is built on. Got our bathroom that way. And there's our tent. You can see through it actually right now. And there's our hammock. And the beautiful trees and greenery. There's a little bit less green now. Our tent you can see inside there. Thank you for joining me for our tent tour. If you have any comments or questions, please write them down below. Also, if you've got any ideas of things that we could do to make our tent a little bit nicer, or kind of nifty tricks or something like that, then just please comment down below. It might be something that we haven't thought of, or probably more likely that we don't have funds for. But if there's any kind of something that you can think that we can do, then please comment below. As always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It will really help me out, and also subscribe to my channel. Who's this noisy bird? Huh? Oh, yeah.